Welcome to my channel again. We are going to discuss sentence structure in today's video. This will make it easier to understand English sentence structures and use the right form of verb in English sentences. Look at the following chart. Look at the forms of the verb in the chart. You can see that every verb has 5 forms: the base form, the present, the past participle, and the present participle. Remember that the S and ES forms of the simple present come after the subjects he, she, it, and singular nouns to make simple present tense. The pronouns this and that are also followed by the S and ES forms of the verb if they are the subjects in the sentence. Look at these examples. He reads, she writes, it works, Alice arrives, the dog barks, that looks good, this feels cold. An English sentence may have two kinds of structures: subject followed directly by a verb and subject followed by an auxiliary verb followed by the main verb. Type 1. If the subject is followed directly by the main verb, the form of the verb must be in the simple present or simple past. Examples: she goes, we go, they went. Type 2. Subject plus auxiliary verb plus verb. Only the present and past forms of the verb can follow the subject without an auxiliary verb. The other forms need auxiliary verbs. If the subject is followed by is, am, are, was, were, will be, and shall be, the main verb will be in the present participle. Look at these examples. I'm writing. He is writing. The boy is writing. They are writing. She was writing. The girls were writing. We were writing. I shall be writing. He will be writing. Ali will be writing. If the subject is followed by the auxiliary verbs have, has, and had, the main verb will be in past participle. Look at these examples. I have gone. She has gone. Ahmed has gone. Ali had written. We had gone. If the subject is followed by a modal auxiliary, the main verb will be in the base form. Look at these examples. He can go. She should go. They must go. You may go. Remember, if any form of the auxiliary verb be is followed by the past participle, the sentence is in passive voice. This will be discussed in details in videos on passive voice. Look at these examples. Mangoes are eaten. Your homework will be checked. They were invited. Look at this chart for the structures of all the tenses. It shows the subject followed by the verb and the subject followed by the auxiliary verb or auxiliary verbs and the main verb. Did you notice the order of the auxiliary verbs and the main verbs in the chart above? As you can see, we sometimes have more than one auxiliary verb in a sentence. It must be remembered here that the rules we discussed earlier in sentence structure will be followed here as well. Let's take an example. She had been waiting. The subject in this sentence is followed by the past form of have. The past form of have is followed by the past participle been, and the past participle been is followed by the present participle of the verb wait. Had makes it past. Been makes it perfect. Waiting makes it progressive. This structure method helps in identifying the tense of the sentence. In the example, she had been waiting, the subject she is followed by the past form of have. It shows that the tense in this sentence is past. Had is followed by the past participle of be, which means that it is perfect. And then comes the main verb in the present participle form, which means that it is progressive. The tense of this sentence is past perfect progressive. Now look at this sentence. She has been waiting. This sentence is in present perfect progressive. The subject she is followed by has, which is the present form of have, followed by been, the past participle of be, followed by the present participle waiting. Now consider this example. They will have been waiting. Here the subject they is followed by will, which shows future. Will is followed by the base form have. We followed the rules by putting the base form have after will. Have must be followed by the past participle, so we have put been. And been can be followed by the present participle, so we have put waiting. Will makes it future. Have is put to follow the rule which says that modal auxiliaries will, shall, etc. should be followed by the base form. Been makes it perfect and also help us follow the rule of putting the past participle after have. Waiting makes it progressive. Please subscribe the channel if you like it and give suggestions in the comment box to make it more helpful.